And welcome back. As you can see here, I've done a little bit of off-camera work, like I said, and I've got these spawners dug out with 9x9 rooms around them. And what I figure I'm going to have to do here, see, I've got the ceiling 2 blocks above the spawner, so there's room for them to spawn that high. And now these rooms here, I'm going to have to dig them down. See, we're at y equals 6 right, 13 right now. I'm going to dig them down to y6. And that way, when the mobs spawn, they will fall far enough away from the spawner for more to continue spawning. And what I'm thinking is, on this one right here, have water streams along this wall going that way. And then on this one, have water streams on this wall coming this way. And then have some kind of an arrangement here where mobs will end up getting channeled into a single stream that will bring them to me somewhere within 16 blocks of both spawners, off this way somewhere, where I can dispatch them at my leisure. And that will draw them away from the mobs, from the spawners themselves, and enable more to continue spawning at the maximum possible rate, so on. So what I'm going to do now is start digging this out and dig them both down to y6. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and I'll catch up with you when I get there. Alright, I've got these areas dug out. And as I was doing it, I'd gotten all the way down to y6, and I realized that in order for the water to work right, I was going to have to be able to dig down for a trench. And at y6 you can't do that because of all the obsidian in the way, so I bumped it back up to y5. And that'll work. And then I was giving consideration to these torches. For one thing, it's going to be a very hazardous pain in the butt to get rid of them when the time comes. And then it occurred to me, there is an answer. All I need to do is go around these walls and replace these torches, or rather the blocks these torches are on, with redstone lamps. And then run a redstone wire circuit behind the wall to a switch, repeaters as needed, so that I can simply flip a switch and have these lights come on and shut down the spawning. And maybe have one more directly above each spawner. And I think that's probably the way I want to go. Let's see, first here I need to dig back this way a ways. Because that's the general area where I'm going to want these mobs going into. And same thing here. Alright. Alright. It will flow from there to there. And water streams will... Well, I'll have to figure that out exactly. But basically water carries them from here to a trench. Water in the trench coming from that side and that side carries them to the middle, where the water will then carry them this way to here. And then the same thing coming from there this way. And now I need to get back up there. And let's see, that was Y14, I believe. So I need to just kind of get in here, drop a torch so that it's possible to see. And dig myself a stair going back up. And that's not quite high enough. Let's see, where am I at here? Y12. 14. Okay, I need to go this way now. There we go. Here's my little work base. And now I can go ahead and fill this in. Not quite so enthusiastically, please. Alright. I'll leave this open for the time being because I may need it. And so, and here's more and more of the mine shaft where there are tons of wood and fence to pick up. I am going to go ahead and block this. And so, if I'm going to use redstone lamps, I am also going to need, what is this? Oh, okay. Dead end, let's fill it up. There. Another opening up there. Could have sworn it was. Okay, I guess that was just a trick of the light. Alright, so if I'm going to use redstone lamps, I'm going to need glowstone to make them with, and that means I need a portal into the nether. Fortunately, I have a supply of obsidian just outside my little underground base. So, let's go mine some obsidian and build a portal somewhere. Alright. I'll go ahead and mine up a portal's worth of obsidian and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, looks like I have enough obsidian. Pick up my water here. Alright. Okay, I've been working on getting this iron smelted. And I'm going to need, well, let's go ahead and get another stack going and get a flint and steel together. And let's go ahead and stash my lava and water for the moment. I'm not going to need it in the nether. Alright, now where to put a portal? I don't want it that close to here. So, let's see. I hear slimes. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'm just going to pop it right here up against the wall. All right, let's light her up. Drop a few torches. Well, those two anyway. And just make sure that's ready and have a full stack of cobble ready. Let's do it. Okay. Well, it appears that we have a nice inside spawn, complete with some natural light. So I'll make a couple more of those natural lights, although I'm going to recess them. And now it's time to mine my way up to the surface so I can find some glowstone. The good thing about a portal being completely enclosed like this, there is almost zero chance of anything blowing it out. Alright, I'm going to mine our way up to the surface and I'll catch up with you. Well, that didn't take long. I mined that block out there and I got lava falling out of it. So I guess what I'm going to do now is pretty much mine straight forward until there's no more lava dripping from the ceiling. Hopefully I'm not at the wrong end of a large lava lake. Although I might be. This appears to be getting deeper. Hello. Alright. Alright, try this a little bit more here. All I have to do is just kind of stay back from where I'm digging so that I don't drown myself in lava. And let this lava drip tell me when I can go up. Okay, this is not good. I think I'm going to try another direction. Maybe if I go, well, how about this? I got a stairwell here, use that. Let's go off this way a ways. Okay, that's not working. Let's try this way. Alright, let's risk going up a block. Alright, this seems to be moving away from that source of lava. Well, I thought. Yeah, well, there's still some there, so forward a little bit more and then try up again. Sooner or later I will break the surface. Okay, I'm going to continue on like this until I get to the surface. Alright, I have just mined a rather long way here. As a matter of fact, I believe almost 200 blocks in this direction. Different from the one that I originally started at. And this is the third tunnel I believe I've made, and everywhere I go, there is lava. So I am definitely under a lava ocean. So rather than try to cross that sucker, see, something occurred to me. You'll note the Z coordinate and the X coordinate. X40, that's not very far from the center, from the nether equivalent of original spawn. And Z375, if I just stay low enough to be under the lava and get the Z coordinate down to something less than 100, I should reach a point where it will then be safe to go up and get to where I can actually harvest some glowstone. Because I know that in the area of X and Z being close to 0, there is plenty of safe space because I've got bases over there. Obviously, this spawn is definitely in the middle of an underground ocean of lava. So I'm going to gather back up my torches and come back out of this tunnel and close it off. And then I'm going to move in this direction with Z heading down towards 0 and see what I can come up with there. It's got to be better than what I've been dealing with here with lava literally everywhere I go. Alright, let's close that off. And here's the original direction I went. And I went off that ways away, and I went off that other direction a fair distance. And still, everywhere I went, there's lava dripping out of the ceiling. So, I'm going to duck down here, stay low enough to be under the lava, and just go down to, say, Z100 or Z50 or something like that, and try going up then. It's got to be more productive than what I've been doing. This was not the way I had anticipated of getting back towards some of my original main base stuff. Oops, here we go. Time to go down another notch. Or 2. Well, let's just beat it to the punch and go 3. All right. Okay, we're heading onward here. And I'm going to keep going this way until I get to about Z50 or so, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Well, after going a very long ways, I got careless with some lava, and guess what happened? Yep. So, I'm going to grab some netherrack to block that up with, and throw together an iron pick just for utility, and then I'm going to run back out there and see if I can clean up the mess I made. Ah, let's do it right this time. There we go. back to the nether. Alright, here's the mess I made. See if I can clean it up in time to get back to picking up my stuff. In fact, if I go over this way a couple of blocks, I should be able to. Alright. One more. There we go. Oh boy. And you can tell by my XYZ coordinates that I'm actually fairly close to the nether side of original spawn. So, what the best I can do is, right now, I think, is to simply try to stop this from spreading any further. And that should do it. It'll take time for it to go away, but it'll do it. In the meantime, I will continue my digging here. Paying a little bit more attention to the lava falling out of the ceiling, or dripping through the ceiling. There's an awful lot of trouble to go to for a stack of glowstone. Oh, for crying out loud, not again. Okay. Well, this is going to take half a forever to go away. Oh. Okay, you can stop burning anytime now. Thank you. Alright. I don't mind telling you, this is getting annoying. Alright. That lava mess there will sort itself out in time. And I'm just gonna continue trying to find myself a way up that doesn't involve burning in lava. although it doesn't look like it's going to happen too easily. So I'm going to keep trying and see what I come up with, and I'll get back to you when I have something useful to show.